Hey everyone! So today I have a tutorial for you all which is on this kind of look here. What I've got is a really nice kind of smoky eye that isn't too harsh because it doesn't utilize much deep colour. It just uses a little bit of a dark brown rather than a black. And then lashes. Lashes are the key to a smoky looking eye because it really defines it. It doesn't close your eye down too much and it looks really nice and sultry. So I really like using lashes because my eyes aren't very large, they're quite small. So using lashes actually opens up my eye and I can use a lighter colour on the lid, like the gold that I've used, the 51 pigment from Inglot, and it'll actually make it look really nice and open still, so that's always a bonus. I've got quite a nice matte face that's really quite natural to go with it, and a nude lip. Nude lip, always optional. Now before I did this video I had my foundation on, it was airbrushed. I also had lip balm on. When I do my skincare in the morning I always put lip balm on with it because when you go to put a lipstick on, especially a nude, you don't want it to look nice and dry. So yeah, lip balm in the mornings when you're doing your skincare as well. I hope you guys enjoy this and see you later. Bye. So we're just going to start off with a base of either Urban Decay Primer Potion or Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Usually I would use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but for this look, because we're foiling a pigment all over our lid, I don't really need that much hold, so this is all good. So then I'm going to take my Inglot kind of flat paddle brush there. I'm going to spray it with a bit of water and just press it flat. And I'm going to take some of my Inglot number 51 pigment, so just on my brush there, and I'm going to put it all over the lid. And using it wet just gives a really nice effect, and when it dries down it's a lot more dense than what it would be if you applied it dry. Okay, so we want to go just slightly up above the crease there. And because we've only put about two squirts of water onto our brush, it's going to dry pretty quickly. So don't be afraid to go a little bit higher than you need to. Then I'm going to take my MAC 226 brush. I'm just going to blend it out. Now blending the edges of a foiled pigment on your eyelid is really important because when you mix that water with it, it has a tendency to make it nice and harsh for you. There we go. Then I'm going to take that same pigment on that same brush and I'm just going to put it under the eye as well. And you want to just get that kind of cat eye shape, getting that started. And we want that colour right into the inner corner there. And then I'm just going to blend that a little bit as well. Not too much because you don't want it to come down right onto your eyes, otherwise it'll make you look a little bit tired. Then on the same brush, the 226 brush from MAC, I'm just going to take Satin Taupe from MAC as well. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in the crease, not too much, and just in the outer crease there. Just to kind of deepen the crease out. This is more of your natural kind of smoky eye. So we want a little bit of definition, but nothing too drastic. And that colour's just that little bit cooler than that pigment, so it'll kind of dull down the gold a little bit. There we go. So that was really, really simple. Then we want to take our brown kind of creamy eyeliner. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Basic Brown, and we're just going to start with that under the eye. and on the inner tear duct as well. And then I'm taking the little blender on the end there, whatever, a brush will work as well, and I'm just blending that out a little bit into that pigment, and it'll soften it down a little, but it'll still keep that smokiness. And you just want to apply and then blend until you've got the outer corner deepened up to what you like. And then we want to put it on our upper lash line as well. Now, just in short strokes, it doesn't have to be all that neat because you are going to smudge it out. We want to go from the outer part inwards, and we want it to be thicker on the outside because we want it to be nice and smoky in that outer corner. And for this you need a really sharp pencil. Okay, so we're just darkening up the outer corner. There we go. Taking our smudger on the other end. And just smudging that out. And like on the bottom, we're just deepening that outer part there as well. There we go. Okay. Then we're just going to take our flat paddle brush again from Inglot, spray it with some water, press it flat, and then we're going to take a little bit more of that same pigment, and we're just going to touch it up underneath. Then we're going to take our Benefit Highbrow. We're going to put that on the inner corner of our eye. Doesn't matter how neat it is. Then blend it out with our finger because it's really nice and creamy, so that blends really nicely. Then take our MAC 226 brush again, it's clean, and just blend that pigment just into that little bit there to kind of blend it a little. Then we're taking our highbrow again, and of course putting it under our brows, and then blending it. It's a really easy product to use, and it's really nice and creamy as well, so I really like that one. There we go. Okay, now before we go on to like lashes and stuff, I'm just going to fill in my brow. So I'm taking Soft Brown from MAC, just on an angle brush, and just putting that in my brows. Then I'm just going to take my lash curler, curl my lashes, and then my Inglot Magnalash mascara. I think this one is a volumizing one. I'm just going to take that and apply it to my lashes. Now, the trick to this look, to making it look quite smoky but your eye is still nice and open, is the lashes. My trick to making your bottom lashes not look spidery is to put it on like normal, and then just take one of your fingers and run it over the top of the lashes to kind of separate them and to get rid of any clumps or too much mascara. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so that's the eye, and then what we're going to do is I'm just going to take some of my Cara K medium lash flares. These are my favourite, and I've mentioned these in pretty much every new video I've made recently. And I'm just going to take it with some duo glue that I've left to dry just a tiny little bit, and we're just going to apply these to our outer corner. Now, it doesn't matter if you can see the glue. If you can see the glue, that's a good thing because they're going to stay on, because this glue dries clear. There we go, so we've got our lashes on, and that's it for the eyes. So next I am going to do my face. Now of course I already have foundation on. Good work, Cara. Then we're just going to take our Inglot double-ended blush brush, Nars Laguna, just a little bit. I'm just going to use this blended nicely on the cheekbones here and the temple. Tiny little bit on the forehead, tiny bit on the bridge of the nose, tiny little bit on the chin, and a little bit more on the neck. Then I'm going to take my Benefit Coralista blush, the one that smells like oranges, and I'm just going to use a tiny bit of that on the apples of the cheeks. Now because we've got shiny eyes, we don't want shiny gel blush or highlighter or whatever. We just want a nice natural looking face. Now lips really is up to you. At the moment I'm on a real nude lip kick, so I am going to use a nude lipstick. I've got lip balm on already. I'm going to put my nude lipstick on. This is YSL's Tea Rose. This is really similar to MAC Hue as well. To take a little bit of the Sensual Silk Rouge Volupte from YSL and put that in the centre of the lip, just to kind of deepen it up a little. Now for a nude lip you don't really need to use a lip brush because it's just blending in anyway. Yeah, that's the look. It's nice and kind of smoky. It's not too dark. It doesn't use any black, so it's not going to look really harsh on this harsh on paler skins as well. And it's going to look really nice and golden on deeper skins. Nude lip, pretty self-explanatory. If you don't like it, don't do a nude lip because it does suit some people. It doesn't suit others. It probably doesn't suit me, but I like it anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys like this tutorial. It's not too difficult. It's kind of like an evening glamour sort of look. It's not too casual, not too underdone, not too overdone either. It's not too smoky. It's kind of a Kardashian day look, but you know, as you do. But yeah, I hope you guys like it, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.